Think about that guy's record. 41 knockouts. 1 decision, 1 draw.
It's incredible.
Undefeated, 41 knockouts in 42 fights. I mean, that is bonkers.
And he was getting outboxed. Like, he's not the best boxer.
Well, he doesn't care to box with you.
Yeah, that's right.
He knows. Like, it's such a crazy strategy because out of anyone that has ever fought in the heavyweight division, he is the one guy that literally can shut everyone's lights out with one shot. Everyone's a knockout artist. Foreman was a knockout artist. Frazier, Tyson, of course, was a knockout artist. But not like this guy. This guy's got, it's like another level of craziness.
Another casual take by Joe Rogan. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Marlo Knows Basketball and Marlo Knows Boxing. Back at y'all with another one. Coming to y'all on this Sunday morning. It's a sad day, man. A sad day, but a day that I knew would come. And that's when Deontay Wilder, I think we've seen the end of Deontay Wilder. I think we've seen the end of him. People like Joe Rogan, Andrew Schultz, once again, the usual suspects, the usual casual boxing suspects who hyped this guy up and made statements like he's the greatest KO artist in boxing history. And make casual statements like Tyson Fury is the greatest heavyweight boxer in boxing history, which we saw a couple weeks ago. That was a lie. Really, we saw it was a lie when Francis Ngannou exposed him. But last night, we saw Deontay Wilder get exposed again for the second fight in a row. He's lost 4 of his last 5 fights. Of course, Joseph Parker whooped him the fight before this one, and Zhang just put his lights out. And I'm not trying to say that I'm some type of future seer. I ain't Professor Xavier, but I mean, you can see it coming. He fought bums for the majority of his career up until 2019. When did he fight Tyson Fury for the first time? Up until 2019, he was not fighting top level competition, and it showed. It showed. I mean, it was easy to see that the man had no skills. He was a one-trick pony. And I like Deontay Wilder as a person, but I gotta be honest. He was never talented. He was never a great fighter. He was beating tomato cans. He was beating cab drivers. He was beating dudes that work at Home Depot, basically. He was not fighting top-level competition. And as soon as the competition level stepped up, we seen him get exposed. All that one of the greatest KO artists of all time, no, absolutely not. It was easy to see his whole career that he only had a right hand, and he can only throw that right hand when he's coming forward. If you are aggressive with Deontay Wilder and you put him on the back foot, he can't fight going backwards. He can't fight off the back foot. He can't throw that right hand off the back foot. And we saw it last night. He tried it over and over again against Zhang, and it wasn't working because Zhang was pressuring him. Zhang was backing him up, making him go backwards. And Zhang countered him when he tried to throw that same right hand that we knew was coming, because that's all he can do. He tried to throw the right hand and got countered. And then had the nerve to look at the referee for help. Zhang probably has more power than Deontay Wilder. They're calling him one of the greatest KO artists. I think Zhang hits harder than him. But Wilder had the nerve to look at the ref after he got clipped. Like, what is he saying? It's straight comedy. He's looking at the ref like, they jumping me. They jumping me. I'm looking at it like it's a horror movie. I'm like, he's behind you. He's behind you. Turn around. He's behind you. Big Bang Zhang behind him looking like the Chinese Jason Voorhees. I'm like just screaming at the TV like I'm watching Friday the 13th. He's behind you. Turn around. Turn around.
Bitch, get out the road. Bitch, get out the road.
And by the time Deontay Wilder finally turns around, Zhang just clocks him. Puts his lights out. Put his lights out. Wilder was done. And I think Wilder is done. And I blame people like Joe Rogan. Because why were you overrating this guy? You were making it seem like he was something that he never was. And that's the problem with a lot of these casuals, man. They overrate these guys, and when they finally get exposed, people that really watch boxing, you can see it coming from a mile away. I mean, like I said, man, I'm not Professor Xavier. I'm not Nostradamus. And I'm not Quasimodo.
You know, Quasimodo predicted all this.
Who did what?